Immortalis. Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. Guys, I just watched this movie last night. I was gonna do a review last night, but I was way too tired. Got back home very late, so I said, you know what? I'm gonna go to bed, wake up, make this review. All right. Excuse me. Just had breakfast. Tom Cruise, saving the world. Saving the world, Mr. Scientologist. Oh man, I really enjoyed this movie. However, this movie to me wasn't as good as the previous Mission Impossible movies. Okay, I still think the best movies are 5, 6, 7, 2, 4, but my favorite ones have to be 5. It's tough. It's between 5, 7, maybe 2. Maybe. I had rewatched 2 last week, and I forgot some scenes in Mission Impossible 2, how great it was. And then you have 4. It's tough. It's between 5, 6, 7, and I'll say mainly those 3, 5, 6, and 7. Those Mission Impossible movies I really, really love a lot. This one was good, but it wasn't as good as the previous ones, okay? So guys, welcome to the video. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to the movie review. It's your man Elijah. All right, Immortal Calmness. So, this is a non-spoiler review, okay? So, you can watch this video if you have seen the movie or if you haven't seen the movie, all right? Non-spoilers. Let's get it. So, this movie picks up after the previous movie, Dead Reckoning, which I saw in theaters 2 years ago, which I loved that movie. I actually rewatched it for a 3rd time last week. It's just a great movie, you know? And, you know, it's about the entity, which is basically an AI god. And they call it the anti-god, okay? And it has all this power, all this access to all the global technology, and it has access to the nuclear weapons across the world in different countries, America, Russia, China, places like that. All the places with nuclear weapons, it has access to all of that. Okay, and you know, Ethan Hunt and his crew trying to and the president. Shout out to Angela Bassett. Okay, she did a great job in the movie. They're trying to stop this thing, okay? Trying to stop this AI god, which is very, very powerful, okay? There's a part in the movie where they show a montage of all, like, the Mission Impossible movies from 1 through 7. I thought that was really cool how they showed that. I really enjoyed that part a lot. With the music and stuff and just the flashbacks. It brought back a lot of nostalgia because I watched Mission Impossible 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I watched all of them in theaters. I didn't watch 1, 2, and 3 in theaters. I was younger, but I did watch 4 through 8 in theaters. So it was really cool to see that, all those scenes from previous movies. One of the main characters in this movie does pass away. I'm not going to say who. Some of you guys probably already know who it could be. When this person ended up, you know, dying, I already knew it. I was like, yeah, I knew it. I knew that they were going to take this person out. I knew it. I just had a feeling, you know? So I was kind of bummed out about that because I really enjoyed that character a lot, and I'm gonna miss that character. Let me see what else. So yeah, so the main mission is to stop this AI anti-god, okay, from basically from destroying the world. Okay? And I tell you guys, in all these movies and TV shows, they keep showing World War III, nuclear war. They keep showing this for a reason. Now, I know Tom Cruise, he's a Scientologist, he gotta save the world. He's the savior, okay? He's the white savior, the white Scientologist savior. I'm doing this in air quotes for a reason, savior. Because he does save the world in this movie, yes and no, but technically speaking, two other people saved the world. He didn't really save the world fully, but you'll see what I'm talking about when you watch the movie, okay? I was like, yeah, see, he didn't save the world. They did. You'll see. But guys, they keep showing this in the media about World War III, about nuclear war, Oppenheimer, Tenet, okay. Trying to think of some other movies where they show this. Yeah, there's like a lot of movies where they show this, okay? And I got AI. So they know what's coming. I told you guys, I said World War III is coming. It's here. It's here. It's gonna happen in pieces. Now, do I want it to happen? No, I don't want this to happen. You think I want a nuclear war, a nuclear fallout? Hell no. No, I don't want that at all. But from what I'm seeing, what I'm feeling and whatnot, I know how these higher ups, these elites are, world leaders. They don't really care about us, people like me and you. Like, they care about themselves and their future, and just bringing a ideology to the world. So it's all an agenda. All right, and they keep showing, America and Russia, America and Russia. We all know America and Russia have issues, not issues, but history with each other. So, of course, Tom Cruise doing all his stunts. Well, I don't know about all his stunts, but because he is old, he's 62 years old, and he'll be 63 in July 3rd. See, guys like him and guys like Keanu Reeves, like the actors like Keanu Reeves, Tom Cruise, even Denzel, Samuel Jackson, what I've come to realize and understand, they're not going to stop acting. I know Denzel says he's going to stop acting pretty soon, but I feel like they just love it so much that they can't give it up. And that's good. That's great. Like, look at Robert De Niro. Look at Robert De Niro and Al Pacino. They are like in their 80s. They're in their 80s. Still having babies and whatnot. Still in movies. Well, I don't know about Al Pacino, but at least I know Robert De Niro, he's still in movies as of lately. But they can't give it up. And that's great. If you love something to the point where you can't give it up, that's your passion, that's your purpose, that's amazing. That is fantastic. And everyone should experience that, They can't give it up. They love it so much where it fulfills them. You make money and you feel fulfilled. You don't want to do something where, yeah, you make money, but you're not fulfilled, But I swear, man, like, I feel like Tom Cruise and Keanu Reeves, like, they enjoy the pain. Like, they enjoy getting hurt. They enjoy the adrenaline rush. Okay, the rush. I'm like, you guys forget, like, you're in your 60s. You're not in your 20s, your 30s, okay? I know Keanu Reeves be doing all his fight scenes, but he can't be running because he got a bad knee. Tom Cruise doing all his flying scenes and the running scenes, and it's crazy. So yeah, he's doing all his running scenes, the Running Man. He's like, there's like I want to say like 3 or 4 scenes where he's running really hard in this movie. You can tell, like, Tom Cruise and the director and actor, they really put their all into this movie. They really did. Even though they didn't like it as much as previous movies, okay? But they really put they put like their all into this movie. Let me see. There's a stunt where, as you guys saw in the trailer, he's doing he's on the airplane, and then he's fighting someone. I'm not gonna say who. That the fight scene with the airplane was, to me, it was funny. It was very funny, and I don't know why my theater was so quiet during that scene. It was very funny. I'm like, how are you guys not laughing during that scene? And he's hanging from the plane and whatnot. Just Tom Cruise doing the extra, man. He's doing all the extra stuff. I get it's his movie. He wants the spotlight. He wants to show that he can still do this. He said, I can still do these stunts even though I'm an old man. Hey, he still got it. He still got it. All right. So I really enjoy that plane scene. There are some callbacks from previous movies, some characters from previous movies in this movie that you'll see. Um, I like Grace. I'll say this. She played a very important role in this movie. Uh, you know, I like Benji, Luther, and I like Paris. I like Paris, the Asian chick that speaks French. I like her. She's bad. I ain't gonna lie. She's bad. She can fight really, really good. Uh, it's a shame that this is the final movie because I really want to see like a lot of these new characters in other movies, like Mission Impossible movies. That's why I'm like, what? I don't think this is the last movie. I really don't. I know he says this is the final movie, the final reckoning. I don't know if I buy that because it's the way it ended. Like it sets up another movie. Like why would you end the movie giving people the idea of it setting up for another movie? Just to speculate. I mean, I don't know. I hope that this is not the final movie. At least, in my opinion, at least go to 10. This is the 8th movie, right? So at least go to 10. 9, 10. All right, I'm done. By then, I'll be like, okay, the franchise, the series is done. Okay, I'll accept it. Just give us 2 more movies. I know Tom Cruise has 2 more in him. I know it. The man said he's not gonna stop acting until he's 100. Okay, he's not gonna stop. So at least give us 2 more films. I know you can. I know you can. All right. Let me see. I forget the black guy in here. The guy with the mustache. A lot of the people like. He did a really good job in here. There's a really cool scene with Ethan Hunt. He's in a submarine. It was really cool how they shot it, and I'm trying to understand if he was actually in the submarine, like in the water, or if it was green screen. I know, I know, a majority of it was green screen and CGI, but there are parts too where I'm like, was that real? Was he really doing that? And you'll see what I'm talking about. But it's a very slow scene, and a very like, will he accomplish this task or not? But I really liked how it looked. I like how it was shot. You'll see when you see the movie. Let me see. Yeah, there's a scene where the AI anti-god is basically showing them the future of what could happen to the world if they don't beat this thing, if this thing wins. It's basically global nuclear Armageddon. So they have to beat this thing. And Angela Bassett, she plays the president in the movie. And she has a very, very hard decision to make. And when they told her she had to make this decision, I was like, what? Like, it got me thinking, like, what if the people in power think like this? What if they what if they're speaking about this too? Like, oh, if this happens, we gotta do that. Okay, I know it sucks. I know it's bad, but hey, it's for the greater good. We have to make a sacrifice. So you'll see what I'm talking about. They're like pressuring her to do this, but she doesn't want to do this thing because it's horrible. It's catastrophic. So they're like, no, you have to do this. So you'll see when you watch the movie, they're just pressuring her to do it. Anything else? I like Gabriel. He did some really cool scene. He has some really cool scenes in the movie. A lot of good fight scenes. I liked him a lot in the last movie, Dead Reckoning. And you know what's funny? Now that I understand the whole concept, but Gabriel and the entity, the entity basically, you know, an AI god, and Gabriel, he's like hit like the angel of the AI god, like how God and Gabriel angel. So now it clicked. It clicked why that fits, you know. So now I get it. Let me see anything else. Uh, yeah, I mean, I really enjoyed the movie. Fight scenes were good. The movie did feel rushed. I will say that the movie, especially at the beginning, it felt very rushed, very fast paced. Certain shots look kind of weird, bad a little bit. Um, but for the most part, you know, I really enjoyed the movie. I have to say, I really enjoyed it. So I'm gonna give this movie a solid 8.5 out of 10. 8.5. When I was watching the movie in the beginning, I'm like, yeah, this is 8. And then towards the middle, I was like, no, this is a 9. And then towards the end, I was like, no, this is an 8.5. This is an 8.5 out of movie for me. So I'm giving this movie a solid 8.5 out of 10. I would watch it again. I don't know about for a third time, but I would definitely watch it for a second time because there are some things that I missed. Even though like I was locked in, I was laser focused, locked into this movie, trying to block out the noises of the of people and whatnot. Okay, there was a guy, a couple seats next to me, he kept getting up over and over again to get popcorn. I'm like, well, dang, how many times you getting popcorn, bro? Like, this dude, I kid you guys not, this man, or this, probably a teenager, he literally got up 6 times to refill his bucket of popcorn. And I'm just like, well, dang. So I had to constantly, like, move my seat. Um, and then, you know, someone brought their baby. And listen, I get it. It's hard to find babysitters, but out of respect of other people watching a movie, if you can't find someone, just stay home, or just wait, because the baby was kind of crying a little bit. People were getting agitated. You know, you know how people get, you know, when babies go off and whatnot. So for me, it wasn't a big issue, but other people it was an issue with. People were getting a little agitated with that person's child going off, but. And then also, like, why would you bring your baby to a loud movie, like a Mission Impossible movie? I really don't understand why people would do that. Like, I get it. You may not have a babysitter. And I get that part, but it's like, if you know the movie's going to be loud and scary and just a lot of action, like, why would you bring your child, your little child, to that, knowing that they're going to go off and cry? Just stay home. Stay home and wait another day. That's just me. But anyway, Tom Cruise, you did a great job. The way this movie ended, it does set up for another movie. That's why I don't believe that this is the final movie. Okay. And yes, all the previous movies leads up to this movie, this mission. Your mission, if you choose to accept it. I really like 5. I really like 5 and 6 and 7. Those main 3 movies I like a lot. I really do. I like 4, but it's tough, man. It's really tough between 5, 7, 4, and 6. Those 4 movies is really tough. Because I really love those movies, man. Especially 5 with the opera scene in the beginning. And I really wish that the one woman that was in 5, 6, and 7, is it Isla? Isla Frost, something like that. You guys know who I'm talking about. But, you know, she ended up, you know, if you watch the 7th one, you know, The Dead Reckoning, you guys will see what happened to her in that movie. But I really wish she was in this one because I really liked her character a lot. Really, she had aura, man. She was hot. She knew how to fight. In my opinion, she was above Ethan Hunt. Okay, she had aura. So I was bummed out that she wasn't going to be in this movie. And of course, you know, Ethan Hunt. He's always with a woman in every movie. Every movie is it's a different woman, man. It's a different woman. And I get he's trying to copy James Bond. All right. I know Mission Impossible has been like the competition and vice versa for James Bond. I love both movies. I really do. I prefer the James Bond movies with Daniel Craig. I never seen the ones with the other guy, but I might check it out sometime. But yeah, guys. So go watch the movie. It's a really good movie. I had a good time. I definitely will rewatch it again whenever it comes out on Amazon or something. I hope that this is not the last movie because I don't think it is. And the way it ended, it shouldn't be the last movie. There is a major character death in this movie. A lot of cool stunts, a lot of cool fight scenes. You definitely got to be locked in and focused into the movie. There's a lot of talking, a lot of drawn out, long talking, but there are some cool scenes in the movie. So you definitely got to be focused, okay? Because to me, I was locked in. I was locked in because I knew the way this movie was going to go, okay? So you got to be focused when you watch the movie. A lot of messages about world events, you know, war, AI. That's another thing, like, this AI stuff, right, that we have going on, they're showing you that the AI is becoming more and more powerful, and you'll see in the movie, like the AI, the entity, it had a plan. It had a plan for the humans, and let's just say that this AI God can survive for thousands of years, okay? Which, in my opinion, isn't really a god if you can survive thousands of years. I mean, no, actually, no, you can, but, yeah, no, you can't. I don't know why I said that, but I guess I'm thinking, like, I'm comparing this thing to, like, the supreme being God, but it's still, you know, AI. So it can still be destroyed. That's all I'm saying. But it has a plan for the Earth. It has a plan for humans, and you'll see what what the plan is. Okay. But yeah, this AI thing is getting powerful with the AI art, the AI music, the AI phone calls, the movies, just self-driving cars. It's scary too because it's replacing humans, man. It really is. And I predict by 2030, I say like 97% of things are going to be AI and technology. I'll say 98%, you know? So yeah, go watch the movie. If you enjoyed my review to Mission Impossible, the final boss is going to be Bloodline Rules. All right, The Rock, the final reckoning. All right, if you enjoyed my review, please hit that like button, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you guys in the next video. I am out. Take care. Peace.